see if this is all working. Looks good. Yep. Alright, so this is the 3K Daily Deep Stack. I took the buy-in, rebuy, and add-on, but also right before the last hand, I ended up with a 60-40 versus this player. He had one buy-in for 4K, so I decided to take a shot, and I hit it. So we start out with 21,000 instead of 16, which is nice. I'm also hoping this one goes off. I think they just added this tournament, but they're calling it the Weekly Thursday. It's a 5x rebuy, which means you can only rebuy if you bust out, which basically makes it a freeze out. And I don't mind throwing a buy-in or two into this to see how it goes, but it needs at least 8 players. So don't know if it's going to go. We need one more, but we'll see. And it's a 10K, so I can't imagine it's going to get the guarantee right out of the gate, so it's probably going to be somewhere in here if it goes off. It could even be less, which means top prize will be between 2,700 and 3,000, somewhere in there. And it'll pay off pretty well. So hopefully it goes. And I'm on the 4 cash games, 50 NLs. Looks like I'm way down the list, but people seem to be dropping off pretty quick, so we will see. I think, yeah. I think everything's working. Let's see if this is working.
Hello there.
Yep. Never checked to see if these work. I don't think they do. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think they do. Supposedly that was bonk, but it doesn't seem right. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Control audio via OBS. It should work. Let's try this one.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Working. Nice. So this one goes on break. Ooh, it looks like this is going to go off. Nice. And I believe this player... Yep. This is one of those guys who's really stacked up. So, more money than sense. So it's going to be kind of rough. Meaning we're probably going to have to play overly tight in this, but... it's kind of the plan anyway. But... I mean, it might not even get 100, but let's assume it does. So top 15. I mean, top 15 with 100 players would pay off 160 on a min cash, so that's a 3x. That's pretty awesome. So, hopefully, yep, it's gonna go. Nice. Looks like the stream should be caught up now. Let's clear the chat. The fuck is this? Somebody made an unban request, which means I banned them at some point. And they said they've never been in the chat before. Why are they banned? Unban request denied. I don't ban random fucking people, so... you must have fucked up somewhere around the line. Let's see who this motherfucker is. Oh yeah, from way back. Banned by me. Fuck off. Oh, nice. Got the request queue. Alright. Think. How do I get back to the chat? I'll just refresh it. Fuck it. Alright, this ought to get going in a second here. Oh, those are working. Hey. Alright, so this has... looks like 110 minutes for rebuy. So this is... we got 15 in it so far. There we go. Late registration is open for 110 minutes. Nice. Whoa. Yeah, my dude, the guy who I was saying has more money than sense, he took the rebuy right away. Wow. Because I think, yeah. So you can take a double rebuy from the start and play this thing for 110. That's a little... I don't know if you need that investment. I think if nobody else is taking the rebuy, I think everybody's buying in single. The blinds start small enough, so fuck it. And it's fucking huge, too. I mean, it's... Let's see here. Oh, sorry, had to do that. I think I'm getting some problems with Discord. Yeah. We will not be defending that. Jack on the riv ball. He could have gotten a jack, a 4, a 10, or a king. Right? They got it in on the turn. I mean, that's kind of bad. 3, 6, 10, 11, 12 outs. And there it is. Be one of those days. Okay. It's a nice turn. These guys get in the flop. No. Raises on the open ender with flush draw. Not a bad play. Very aggressive. I think most of the people playing this, I've only seen a couple of them, and they seem to be very well rolled. I think we can raise here. Sorry, I'm kind of making notes over here, guys. and I get led into, well, guess that's enough. I think this can... There you go. I mean, with no 3-bets, we got to imagine what we see is pretty legit, except from the original Razor. So, we're kind of just looking to outflop in the early rounds. These players love leading out. I wouldn't be surprised if this is leading at a 10. Just kind of a bad idea. Like, I mean, even you know, King 10, Queen 10 really shouldn't be leading here, so it should only be the 6, really. I can't imagine checking here is a good idea. 10 deuce and King 10. Wow, that's a weak lead. Pretty sure I would have bet the river there. I mean, we can only hope to get 3-bet. This guy's playing every pot. Well, that's a pretty hard flop to outflop me, so I say we go value. That's fine. That's going to have to be the average size of the C-bets, especially with these players dinging around. Okay, we can get on a 5th waiting list. I can't get on one table, though. Oh.
Did Cora ever get back to you about a link?
Yeah, I sent it to you. I think I did. I think I just forwarded it from the...
To my email?
No, to the text. Did it not? Oh, it didn't send. There it is. Good to see you guys coming out. Just kind of a slow start today, but I think that's fine. Haven't slept much. Do we want to defend the rag ace? I mean, I definitely think we do. Not really looking to do much fancy stuff. Ace is okay. I'd really rather have the 5. I'm just going to check because I don't think we get called by anything. Maybe he bluffs. Maybe he value bets King, Queen, King, Jack. No. No get, no bet. this all the way at the top? Yeah, it is. Foldy, foldy. Well, I mean, if these players aren't going to put any pressure on, it's a good bet. Twitch is a little choppy right now. Weird. Yeah, I'm dropping frames all over the place. I don't understand. It keeps going back to green, though, so I don't know if I'll have to restart, but we'll see. It's definitely glitchy. Let's see if that helps. It's exactly who we want to flop a 5 against. This is usually just garbage, especially coming from this player, but with this player behind and the fact that I could be counterfeited by a queen, I think we just let it go. I'm not really looking to make any moves against a guy who doesn't have a fold button. Aces. He leads, gets called twice. Kind of surprised you get called 3 times there. if it gets choppy, guys, I'm sorry, but it's on Twitch's end, not mine. Players in this thing so far. 28. All right, more than I thought we'd get by this point. Defendable. Problem is ace high's not going to fold to me. I think this is a pointless bet, but it's a delayed c-bet, so I don't think there's too many scenarios we can call, lead river, and steal. So this tournament's playing kind of timid. This is kind of the way the nightly 5K plays, but in about 2 levels it'll open up. Oh, I actually got a table. Look at that. Oh, thank you. It's a pretty good board for that hand. He's going to the check. He's going to go for the delayed c-bet again unless this player leads, right? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, C players are starting to open up a little bit. We'll defend the ace-jack. Gotcha. I do think we want to call once. Let me see. Ah. Okay. I know him to give up typically after one c-bet, but we'll have to see. Sometimes he gets froggy. Yeah, this guy's kind of chronic. Yeah, chronic 3-bets and delayed half-pot bets. Worst of flops, not the best. I do think we c-bet. A little bit on the larger side. I think if you continue here, it's kind of hard to continue with draws. Unless specifically Queen 10, 9, 10. I do think we're going to go for it here. I think if he has 2 pair or better, we'll find out right now. There we go. Not afraid to bet twice, even in the biggest tournament. What's up, the boss? How you doing, my man? Ace, Queen, 1 pair. Did they get that in pre-flop? Because that would be hilarious, but I don't think they did. No. Look at this. Raise, call, min 3-bet, call. You flop just top pair. Get check 2. Bet half pot. Get raise 3x. Get jam for 11k effective with ace queen. Really? I mean, honestly, just kings and aces, I could really see that being a good play, but you'd never raise that small pre-flop, so kind of stupid. I think I like just Maybe just 2 tables of cash while I'm playing this other one, but I'm going to keep an eye on the other tables. I don't think there's anything excessively good about them. So, we'll just rotate through these. Oh yeah, started the day at 33.48.
Church baby, you might have to move. Between mama's legs. Huh?
You might have to move.
That is not very comfortable. Oh,
Half pot bet on that turn's not going to work. Look at this. What the fuck happened here? What in the absolute fuckery? So... Player raises, gets 3-bet by the blind, calls. Leads 4, raises to 10, jams with air balls. Look at that. Well, that's nice to open up the range and hit. I think we're going to bet a little bit over half pot, even though there's 4 players in this thing. Just basically trying to get value. Some players will freak out with a queen here. I don't expect this player to continue with much other than top pair. Sometimes we've got somebody nutted. But I don't like checking here. I think it's just too... it's too easy for them to see that I have a monster. And if I'm going to open the range, I definitely want to be getting value. I'll fold this one a little bit, or because of this player. Min raise. Not bad. Oh, is it a big bet freak out? That's the question. Not really. So we're going to call and hopefully silver. No, he doesn't get out of the way, but that club should freeze action or continue this bluff over here. Check river, I'd probably lose to a 9. I don't think we can bluff this. Pocket 8s. What did you call with? Queen Jack. Whoa. $55 tournament, folks. Definitely don't think we were getting anybody off anything. But I think I had the only... No, he had the queen of clubs. So it was a 6 or a 5, really. Okay. Hmm. I don't think we're really worried about much here. I think we just win. Yeah. It's good to see his showdown hands too. God damn it, I did not mean to do that. Why did it jump over there? That's a misfunction of the site. Didn't mean to min raise it in the first place. I mean, I actually could have called it at that point, but why bother? I only get cute and min raise like that when I actually have literal aces. Sitting pretty good in this one. 46 out of 143, averages 18.9. So just about 1,000 over the average. Yeah, kind of like this. why you don't bet the river there. I mean, I think when that's checked, you have to bet the river here. This player kind of gives up the strength of his hand by the size of his bets. Bigger bet, worse hand. Fives again. Limp in first. Don't mind this. There's that 5. It's kind of the ideal scenario too, because I think we're going to see a player freak out quite a bit. If the turn misses diamonds, he's going to bet pretty big. If not, I think we should bet big. Because this can seem like garbage. Just can't let the river come off for free. Let me take a look at this table. It's not bad. But nothing special. I'm just going to give it up. This player has put on the squeeze quite a few times. We're going to have to start doing that. Been looking at ranges pre-flop versus open. Surprising how many my hands are 3-bet. Yeah, the game has changed. Back in the day, the only 3-bets were aces, kings. Like back in 05, 06. Like people wouldn't even 3-bet queens in like the hijack. We definitely want to 3-bet. Really? You're check raising? Problem is he's going to have 8-10. He's going to have 10-9. He can have some 2-pair combos. Alright, I'm not folding. Come on, ace or king. Ace or king. God damn it. It's so frustrating. And I know it's always a pair. It just sucks having ace-king versus this player, because he's always racing. He races everything down to 9s there. But, what was it? It was 10K, so 40 blinds. Yeah, it's reasonable. It sucks, but it's reasonable. This player is excessively move heavy. So look at this. I mean, it's always just check raises. I mean, do you have folds here? You shouldn't. Yeah, see, he got busted. If the snake has a 10, he should have just fucking called. It's a good play with a suited ace of spades. Yeah, so I'm going to have to be 3-betting this donkey quite a bit. I'm going to go ahead and bet like I'm protecting the king. Min raise. I'd love for him to have a set and a 10 to peel right off. That would be just brilliant. We obviously don't fold, even if it's just a 10. That's the out. Sometimes he's buying the river with like queen 10. I think we just bet here pretty small. Should never be up against a 5. So we're pretty much invulnerable unless a queen comes off. Okay, if you got aces, whatever. Ace king, you're a genius, bro. Like, why check raise there? Like, what's going to call you? Just a chop. So basically, you're free rolling the loss, right? Because I do have some 3-bets with a 5, ace 5 suited. believe it or not. And when I bet small like that, like I shouldn't be really afraid of much of anything. So, kind of hilarious. Was he suited as well? He was. Ace, king of clubs. I mean, I guess it's a little bit better for him because he has a club on there and he's kind of free-rolling the 2%er on me, but if I was him, I would just check call and try to maybe rep something later. Like, he's not going to get me off much, but if, like, a queen comes out, he may get me to fold. Yeah. Queen's way good. That is weird. How did that go down? So, raise, calls the raise on the button, calls that, picks up the open ender, calls that, bets pot on river. 8 fucking 10. You've got to be kidding me. Wait a minute. I want to see this. Yeah, nothing special. I like betting bigger here, especially versus a player who I know is going to make a move. I'm going to check the turn. He definitely could have gotten there. 2 pairs and club draws and straight draws. But I do like pot control here. Don't think we can fold as played. Yep, king 9. Got shot at it. But how much better can you play it when the guy's got so few outs? Queen on the turn. He should be betting again. Yeah, he's just never got anything. Yeah, this guy's just captain move maker. Probably should have just called again. I mean, once I hit the queen on the turn, I don't think I have to protect against anything because he's not going to fold a spade draw anyway. So I think that's a mistake. But I'm out of position, so I don't know if he goes for it a third time. I guess I have to find out. That would have been a perfect time to find out. But it's fine. It's a pretty good flop. Kind of just want him to make a move against us. I guess we just check the turn and then watch him jam. I don't know what he can fold. Yeah, right? He wasn't folding the river anyway once the straight comes off, but you don't really need to raise on a paired board, bro. You could just call down there. Oh, now he's gone. Well, we definitely have to flop versus this player. He's just chronic. But he's the one we're trying to hit against, because if I hit the deuce there, it's 3 clicks of a call button for a double. I get 3-bet, the first 3-bet I've seen in this tournament. I definitely don't love it. Believe it or not, there's a heavy argument for just folding there. Let's see how much he freaks out. It's taking a long time. That's not good. Small bet. Could have queens, for sure. Could have kings or aces, kind of. But I don't think we can fold because of the back door. It's about a pot-sized bet left, so he should just be going half pot if he does have an overpair or a top pair. He's betting so small. This is not right, but it's also not good for me. I mean, the thing of it is, he needs to have ace king. I think this is a fold. I think maybe he ran into the monster. I think, honestly, I think he ended up with queens. It seems crazy to say that. Or, I mean, I guess it could be aces or kings or queens. It's, I guess, just as likely. I mean, the most likely hand by combos is ace-king. But how do you bet that's... Because he's going to jam the river, that's the thing. He's betting super small, I think, to try to get down to the river and see a non-diamond river and then just jam. So, I don't know if an ace or a king actually helps me there. Not a lot for anybody to have here. Three bet every time. It's like a 50% 3-bet ratio. Kind of crazy, actually. I was thinking the move would have been to just re-raise and get it in with this guy, but in all honesty, with the blinds being already at 1 and 200 here, I don't think I really want to take the rebuy with 25 blinds. I definitely don't want it with 20 blinds in the next round. So I think it's fine to play the ace-king like that. I guess we're beyond rebuy at this point. It's just too expensive. Like, you know, with a proper bankroll, would I take a rebuy with, you know, versus this field with 25 blinds? Probably. But since this is kind of a one-shot for me, I kind of have to let it be. Always the half-pot bets. I mean, you kind of don't care what comes off here if you have a 6. You just check call. Yeah, watch. Are you going to check back? Yeah, he's giving up kings. So he gives up rivers. We know that. 9-5. Just picked up the heart draw and kept blasting. My man is raising a lot of hands now. This is one where he's more likely to have something good. Raised pre-flop and then checked. He's more likely to have a fucking full house there. Yeah, I think he, I mean, because he only 3x opened, and he the last time I saw him do that, well, the last 3 times I saw him do it, he had aces twice and then kings. So, every other time he's pot opening or 3-betting huge. Look at this. Limp call out of first. Kind of the move with this guy. Half pot. I mean, it's a 3-way pot. Maybe he changes his strategy a little. Nope. Half pot. More than half pot. He might actually have the flush. I'm going to check it. I have to conserve my chips. This sucks, but I have to fold. I don't think there's any moves in here. Going through the master class again, it's so much easier to grasp. Yeah. Every time there's a course, right, typically what I'll do is I'll go through it. Well, I'm going to call for a min bet. There you go. Good boy. Gave me a chance at flop at turning the deuce. At 11-1, it's the right odds. But that's the thing, is that typically what I'll do is I'll go through the master class the first time, and then on the sections that I know I need work on or that are newer concepts to me, I'll go through them over and over again until I can basically fill in the blanks of what Jonathan Little's going to say in my head before he says it. So I kind of run it through memorizing until I grasp the concept. Then I'll usually put down the course and not look at it for 2 or 3 days. I'll kind of take a study break to digest, and I'll start making my own. I kind of like this. I'll kind of start making my own notes of things I'm looking for. Then I'll go through the thing again like it's a movie, straight through. And on that one, you sit there and you really understand what you missed and what you didn't. All right, this is just garbage, but I have garbage, so it's whatever. It's very annoying. I mean, I don't think I've seen him in a showdown. He's got like no showdown anywhere. And he's got all these fucking chips. I mean, it's just all steals. It's just like, you know, he makes these huge raises pre-flop and then half pot bet flop, half pot bet turn, and it's just like, it's so automatic. King, queen, not bad. Ooh, I'm surprised. Thought we were going to have a little bit of action. All right. I don't know what to do on ACR. I'm just getting coolered more times than I win my flips. I analyze the hands, and I'm playing as I should for the most part. Got stacked with King, King 2 times, Ace, King, and Ace 10 within 20 minutes of each other. There's nothing you can do, man. This is a concept you're going to have to really... I would say meditate on it. You're going to have to understand this. Poker's one of the very few games in the world where you can do everything right, play eons above your opponents, and lose. You got to remember that little bit of gambling that's in there has to be there so that bad players play. I'm just going to bet this straight up. Yeah, somebody can have a set of 4s or 7s or whatever, but Queen 10, Queen Jack are all going to continue. And 5-6 is going to continue out of the blinds. A 7, 8-7 is going to continue. But I'm pretty short, so people should think I'm not going to fold. Because in a 4-way pot, I'm c-betting. So it's kind of rough when somebody check raises me, but I don't think I can fold. Like this player's in the blind. He can definitely have 2 pair, but he can also have 5-6. All right, we're scratching and clawing here. Eight's nice. Well, I'm more likely to have a 9 than him, so we're going to allow him to bluff or bet a jack for value, which is stupid right there. I do have a lot of flush combo hands, but I also have a lot of value hands to beat him. I can have jack 10, I can have an e8, I can have all the 9s. I can have all the full houses going for check raises. I think we want to just check the ace. I don't see this player is getting too out of line. This player did limp out of first, though, so we never really know what's going on. I'm just going to keep checking. I mean, I don't think this is one that I want to fuck around with too much. This call kind of bothers me. That could be a 9. Ace on the river, of course. Great fold, Josh. Awful. I mean, it could be ace-9, or this guy could have a set, or... The lead out is kind of 2 pair. It could be 8-6, but more than likely 2 pair. Look at this. This guy's actually going to try to represent the ace-king. He did 3-bet pre-flop, but he's actually going to try to represent the ace-king versus Countryman, who's never going to fucking fold. He just keeps showing him kings. 9 blinds, let's do it. What did he have? Ace-8, yeah, just nothing. Same deal, short-handed. It's kind of a great flop. Kind of don't like leading, and I definitely don't think I like the check raise. Credible was the original opener, but he's aware how bad this flop is. I am going to bet the turn. Yeah, a 7 beats me, but top pair, open-ender, and a flush draw. It's kind of a lot. So I just had it all. There's no skill there. That's just, everybody was on big card, disconnected. Ace queen over here, maybe like a pair of like fives or something, and who the hell knows what Drew had. I guess like small pairs and stuff makes sense. All right, this is my buddy. If you 3-bet this motherfucker, you better be willing to play for your whole stack. I mean, legitimately, he can have it, even though we know what he's up to. Wow. They got it in pre-flop. That's crazy. My man just jammed. Well, it's 6K, but I don't know why this guy doesn't have to call off with the King Jack. It's kind of given up a lot. Do we want to play for a... No. I think you're better off folding here than going for a stop and go. All right. Coming back in a minute. I'll be right back. Let's see. So I just mean if I keep playing there, it's like I can't get a break. If I have a positive session, it's for far less than my negative sessions, usually climbing back some amount of coolers. That's something to take a look at, because if you're like quitting a winning session to lock up a win, you're shortchanging yourself. You know what I mean? You want to be playing as much as possible when you're winning and quit when you're losing. So I would say the only thing really to do is give yourself stop loss. And, you know, like if you go down, you know, whatever the number is you're comfortable. Like if you lost so much at one point that you'd be like, all right, that's fine. It happens. But if you lose another buy-in, you're going to be like, motherfucker, or whatever. You should probably set it somewhere in the middle. So typically for me, it's about 4 buy-ins, you know, and, you know, that can literally just run bad and shake off losing 4 buy-ins fairly easily. Wow. 60 players left out of, or 40 players left out of 60 that entered. It's 9 max. I don't think people are taking that into account. So far it's paying out top 9. And it has 51 more minutes of late reg. This thing's not going to get anywhere close to the fucking guarantee. I think that's why we're seeing people go a little bit crazier too. Because it's going to be a huge overlay. Like, it's going to be 2x. Like, if this thing gets 100 players, it's still 100 players shy of the guarantee. So it's going to pay off 3x for a min cash. So it's kind of really worth investing the money in. Wish I had a better bankroll. I'm just basically in jam mode. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, Twitch is buggy. Didn't sleep at all last night. One of those nights. Fold, Pickles. Any kind of raise he makes, he can't fold if I jam, so thank God he folds. Now I can jam. I mean, I can't fold to that. Live cards. Hey, that's a good flop. Oh, 7 ball. Hold. Hold. Don't do that. Nice. We can absolutely call here. How about a little run good for the kid? And I think we want to bet the turn for value and protection. Take it down. All right. A little bit of momentum shift here. I mean, this guy's so compulsive. Ooh, just call? All right. Ugh. Such a great spot when we flop something juicy versus with this player in the pot. It's a nice check on the river. Although with that much action, you might as well jam the fucking... for the guy's last 15. That's crazy. Bet, check raised, called it with a queens with a king on the board. I mean, the only thing he can have is ace queen here. Ace queen spades. So I think I would just get it in for the 15 bucks. Why not? Because if he's not folding at any point, he's not folding there. He's just going to... that could be ace king. He's just going to call you off. If a player plays that bad and they have ace king here, he called a check raise. And then a huge turn bet. Like, this was a check raise for 3x. And then a turn bet for half pot. How come you don't get the money in the river? You think... what do you think he has? I mean... no, I think you jam there. Because he's going to call you with ace king. Granted, we don't know if he's going to call with queens, but he got that fucking far. You know, he put in... what did he put in? I mean, he put in 30. How much security do you need? I think that's one where you take a long time and then jam. This sucks because I have to drop these hands from my range in early position because of this player in the blind. Yeah, I don't know how much rebuying we're going to see at this point. Alright, we're still picking up players. Like, players are still... yeah, players are still entering now. It's so weird when you have a situation like this. Like, if he doesn't 3-bet, like... gotta see what White Boy does. White Boy checks. I don't think you should bet here. Because he's checking most likely for value, like he's trapping. You can have kings sometimes. But I definitely don't think you raise less than 2 pair here. Like, you'd have to have kind of like top 2. I think we just call. Yeah, king on the river. He's going to make a big bet now. Yeah. Nice trap, bro. I mean, he could have had a set of aces, but even against that, I have quite a bit of equity. This is kind of awkward because I've got $17 blinds. I think if this player opens, we can jam. I think if Pickles opens, we can definitely jam. I do think we open normally. I don't think we want to just rip. Because my stack's not small, but it's not really, you know, it's not big. So when I open, it should be seen that I'm willing to play for the stack. So if somebody re-raises me, they kind of have to have something good. Sir Punts-a-Lot, though, does live up to his name, so he might be aggro. I think he was thinking about it. This, on the other hand, is a far different scenario. We would love to get this in. Versus this razor or this razor would be perfect. Because these guys are going to have ace-queen a ton, ace-king, all pairs, ace-jack, suited. Even king-queen suited might call off for this price. This is that small raise again, so we want to see a 3 on the flop and no ace or king, because we don't want to get set over set. Well, king's there, but I'm not folding. I think we take a little extra time to try to instigate. He checks. So, is this just a monster always, or what? And now he folds. Maybe he's shifting his momentum. Maybe he's taking a few beats now and he's shifting. I really would love if Punt would jam from the small. Alright, we're stealing our way back, man. I mean, look at this. The more times I raise, though, the less cred I get. have 22 blinds now. So it kind of depends. I'm kind of in a position where I don't love 3-betting these two. When I have a positive session, it's usually after grinding my way out of the hole. Like I will have a great session, but with coolers, the results aren't there. I'm never mad or not having fun. That's a good point. It's just it feels like I'm playing right, but the cards just don't fall my way. That will happen, sir. Just make sure you can clear that mindset before you play your session. Like, don't be looking for coolers. Also, when coolers abound like that, you have to ask yourself, are you getting set over set a lot? Like, weird situations, are you getting flushed over flushed? If you're getting second bested by similar hands, your ranges may be wrong. So, like, if you're opening, like, pocket, deuces in first, I think I want to just call this one. If you're opening, like, pocket deuces in first and, it comes out, deuce 9-4, and you get all the money in, and the other guy shows you a pair of fucking 9s or 4s, that's kind of your own fault because you played the wrong range out of first. You know what I'm saying? Flush over flush is a very similar one, too. If you're playing suited connectors and a player goes bang, 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 betting at it, and, then the draw comes in and you get all the money in, and he just shows you the suited ace, it's kind of like, blech. You know what I'm saying? So you want to review stuff like that. Obviously, you're going to end up in some coolers. Look at this. King 6. He flopped the pair in the flush draw. This motherfucker, that's hilarious. So it was raised small, called. Look at this cooler. So this is a cooler. Bet, check raise, re-raise, just all in with a pair and a flush draw. The guy actually has 2 pair. Worst card in the world comes for him on the turn. Like, even a flush, he's doing better than... I guess it's the same thing. He still has to hit a king or a 6. But when the ace comes off, oh my god, it's so heartbreaking for you. I mean, he didn't do anything really wrong on that one. See, like, I have to give up the ace-10 here because of my stack now. Yeah, I think he's been taking a lot of beats. I mean, I've seen him get cleaned out 3 times, so he may back off now, which kind of sucks because we kind of want him to stay aggro. Okay, so this player limps and this player's in the blind. This could absolutely be a trap. I do think we raise. Pretty big. Snap call. Re-raise. I mean, I don't really see much we're up against that beats us other than aces, so I'm just going to bet. That's fine. He's limping pairs. Great one to see a flop with. In position, no less. And this raise would not be small if he decides to make it. Alright. It's not bad. It's a limp pot, too. Does that mean we can bluff it right away? Kind of don't think so. This player's a little goofy, so he can definitely have an ace here. He can definitely have a shitty ace. I think we do call. Like I said, he's a fish. He plays 100% of hands. Occasionally here, he's actually going to have king-queen or king-jack of hearts. Or, whatever of hearts, but I think we just call down because he's going to lose his mind. Especially if it goes check, turn. Yeah, as long as the river doesn't bring a heart, I think we're happy getting it in. Because he's going to have ace-jack. He's going to have 2 pairs. It kind of depends. If he bets big, then it's whatever. I think we try to look bluffy by making a bad river bet sizing. Yeah, he didn't have anything. He had an ace, maybe. But it's kind of... Maybe I could have gotten more on the turn by betting if he has the ace of hearts, but I kind of doubt it. Plus, I don't really need to get jammed on. I mean, I don't love it, but I definitely think we can call for 2 pairs. Sometimes, you know, flops come off like, you know, 6-5 deuce and we can check jam. But we have to give up most of it. I don't love it because it's Jay's blind. Yeah, he's backed off. King, queen, and 7-4 hits the riv. So player raises, he defends with the 7-4, flops a pair, picks up the open ender, goes for the check jam. I don't know about that. I mean, maybe he's going to rebuy, but if you're going to rebuy, if you call this, you're still going to have like 4,900. So I think you just call here, honestly. And then when the river comes off, you just kind of make it look like bullshit by leading into him. But I guess whatever. It's gambles. This sucks. Can we get a good flop? One time. Or a 3-bet. This player jamming from the small would be kind of perfect. He's going to jam all aces, king, queen, all pairs. Alright, well, this guy's putting me in. I mean, is this ever aces? I don't know, but I don't think we ever fold queens for 30 blinds out of first here. Yeah, hold. Hold. Yes. Yes. 34K. That's about what I would have had if I'd won my first race with the ace king. Yeah, because it knocked me down to 9. It would have been for like 29. Yeah, so a little better off than I am before I took that one. This is very... Yeah, I think we just have to rip. I mean, this is blind man shit, but I think from a low jack we're actually ripping for 12 blinds. I think we're ripping 6s and 7s maybe. 8s is definitely there though. I think we can call this one. Oh, rejam. Might have a problem. Hold. Hold. Oh god. Hold. Nice! 2 ace kings. 2 doubles. Alright. So now we're doing okay here. Oof. The made flush versus the draw. For 14K? Jesus. It's kind of a lot, bro. It's kind of 28 blinds. It's kind of a lot. I mean, I get it, but when it doesn't work, you are just fucked. Well, we're absolutely calling that. Drew may do something stupid, but this should be seen as instigating. So I don't love this raise because I think it gets re-raised a lot. I do think we take a card off and make the Niznut. I should check to Drew and let him bluff, but I think sometimes this works to get us called. But yeah, Jay is definitely changing his style based on how his results are. Because I've watched him lose 4 buy-ins now, and he's completely become passive again. Ace isn't bad. This aggro fucking donkey, though, might fuck my shit up. I think we actually want to check this one. I want to remove a street of betting, and with 4 players in the pot, I'm not really looking to protect this ace. I'm just trying to show it down. If this fucker has any club, he's going to bet. I think we can bet small. Nice bets. So Jay calls. We're not going to bluff him. He's going to have a club. He's never going to fold it. So that's fine. I'm fine to take that showdown. This is tempting, but I think it's more important to preserve chips in this one. Where are we in this? So I'm sitting 33rd. Oh, I'm over the average. I'm almost at the average here. I'm sitting 33rd out of 92. Top 30 get paid $911 for first here. Player raises. I do think we want to, or player limps. I do think we want to raise. If he limp jams, obviously we're going to fold. I mean, Sir Punt is going to defend wide. We see a call. I do think we bet. Nice. 14-5. I'm like ahead $1 in the cash games. I should look that up. I'm going to look that up. That low jack. 12 blinds low jack. What am I jamming? I'm going to look it up. Tournament pre-flop charts. Let's see here. We are at 12 blinds. Our position is the low jack. Our action is raise first in pocket 8s. Hey, look at me. What did I say? Down to 6s? It's actually down to fucking 3s. Any pair. Look at that. Good to know for 12 blinds. 8s was way more than enough. I like that. Flopped a set of kings, lost to quad jacks in the turn, lost flush over flush with queen jack, and he had the ace but hit the flush on the turn. and river put 4 suited on the board. Yeah, that sucks. But the question is, I mean, when you hit the flush on the turn, you know, there is something to be said for, it's not so much protecting your hand, but it is getting as much money in the pot when your hand is obviously good. So, like, when you have a flush there and it's a 3-card flush, and the player has c-bet at you, and then he, you know, barrels the turn because now he's picked up the equity, you want to be piling money into the pot. So I would just raise big, and if the river comes off a club, you're not going to get bluffed at that level. So if the river comes off a club and he just bets, you know, right into you after you, you know, raised his turn bet, you can just profitably fold. And I know it seems crazy, especially when you have the queen or the king high, but you're just not going to see a bluff with the, you know, because he doesn't know. You could absolutely just have the ace high. You could have had just the ace, right? Like, you could have had a pair, turn the nut flush draw, and then went for the raise to try to steal, not knowing what he has, and then when the turn comes off a club, you're just going to be minted. You know what I'm saying? So don't think other players are thinking about it as hard as you are. This is tempting, I think, because of this fucking retard. We have to. He's going to be very aggro. I do think we want to call. He may back off. Probably won't. Alright, he's betting big. That's fine. That's fine. I kind of don't mind giving up that action because I kind of want him to play that way so that we can stuff him. It's not no good. Yeah, I'm above the average. See, and now he's just 3xing. So I feel like I felt like he was stronger when he was 3xing before, but now it's the only bet he's making. So he might be running good, or, I mean, the 3x from the small blind isn't a good bet. Free flop. Open ender. It's usually just one pair. I don't love it, but obviously we don't hate it. This is a limped pot, so everybody can have anything. But I don't think we see, you know, other than sets, I don't think we see too much there. That's kind of a great card. I'm going to bet up the turn kind of huge, because this player I don't think can fold a set. And this is the concept of piling in the money when we have a chance. This player is also going to have a 7 sometimes and continue. Also a jack, like Jack 10 is going to continue. So I think it's important. I wasn't really doing that so much to protect my hand as much as I was get value while my hand is good, because there's a flush draw out there, the board can pair. You know, it's already a one-liner, but if, you know, the counterfeit comes out, you know what I'm saying, where it's now the straight on board and I have the top end, you know, yeah, I can get beat by king queen, but that's not very likely. But I just get kind of screwed because all my action gets taken away unless I just check and somebody bluffs. It's funny, I was going to call this, but wasn't sure about the player behind. Lots of 10s, though. We're sitting pretty good in this one now. Sitting 27th out of 89. And what do they say? Top 30 are paid. Min cash $30. This player limping every fucking hand is kind of hilarious. It's the only thing he can do. Huh. How much time do we have left in this one? 20 minutes of late reg. Yeah, this thing got 70. It's got 70 players so far. That's $3,500. It's got 20 minutes left. And a 10K fucking guarantee. 10K is 200 players. This thing is overlaid. It's only paying top 10. Min cash is $280 for a $50 entry. I kind of hope it pays down more. But it would have to get 76. So it needs 6 more players in the next 20 minutes. It's possible. I mean, if it does that, it gets 15 places paid. And it's a pretty good payout. It's like $220. Yeah. 2.2%. Yeah. So 4x. 4.4x. For a min cash. Pretty fucking awesome. Actually, I guess with the rake, it's a straight 4x. I'm going to check this back. I don't think there's much value in betting the flop. We're going to get some value here. Sometimes he had outs against us and drew out, but we've also controlled the size of the pot. Whatever. He gut shotted it. I don't know if we're getting him to fold a gut shot by betting that flop. It looks really crappy. But I think he's going to bet turns and rivers anyway. And what am I going to do? The guy had fucking 4 outs against me. Am I supposed to blow him off that hand? And if this player calls, we can call because we'll have position on Drew and be getting a great price. We're getting almost 3-1. And it's kind of a great hand to have here. Speaking of great hands. Well, we're definitely calling. This player bets full pot. I think we just call. I think we're just eons ahead here. Sometimes he has a set of 10s that's full, but we're never folding. We're just check, call, check, call, check, call. Could have king, queen. Yeah, king, queen with the king of spades. I guess if we check raise the flop, maybe we get some more action. But I think it's fine to do that. Because, I mean, he bet it huge. So, kind of surprised he didn't go for it on the river because I am going to have some hands that actually beat him that will fold to a monstrous bet. If I don't have exactly the ace-queen with the ace of spades in my hand. Yeah, suited connectors have not been good for me today. Half pot. 450, right at it. Checks. That's interesting. So he's going to be checking a ton of jacks because he's not an idiot. He does want the equity. This full pot bet. This is another just... It's a free roll. So to me, if you ask me what hand should you do this with, you should do it with either king jack or the suited jack of diamonds. If you have the suited king jack of diamonds, you just killed your action. But it's kind of funny. I don't know if Jay's going to go for this here. Nope, he's not going for it as much. That's good. Really sucks to lose that pot with the gut shot. I don't mind this at fucking 9-1. With the call, we can't call. I mean, it's a limped pot. The lead out's kind of great. Yeah.
mean, sets, I guess, or like queen 9, or like not king queen though, right? Like, would you do that with king queen? Why? I guess if you had the suited queen of diamonds, yeah. But what's gonna give you more action when you're that far ahead? Player could have just had something like 6-8 or 8-10.
I mean, I still got 14 and a half blinds, so I'm kind of okay here. Not forever, but decently. Yeah, he's getting his nuts up. It depends on his stack. The other table he's not doing this, but it depends on his stack. Where am I at in this one? Sitting pretty good. 33rd out of 90. Or 80. Average is 33900, so I have a little bit better net before this hand. Yeah, I'm gonna still play the right way. This table's a little meh, but I think it's still fine to play the right way. Absolutely call here, and look at that, we make quad 8s. It's gonna be hard to get action. Hopefully he's got a fucking straight. I'm gonna jam on him. This is kind of rough. I think we fold. Ooh, I stole. I don't think we can call. I mean, the player led and then this guy jams. He could just have fucking the overpair. Yeah. Yeah, my notes on him kind of suggest that that's what was going on. Nice little win. I don't think he ever has anything, so I think it's better just to jam. I mean, he bet $12. I mean, he's got 30 behind.
What am I going to do? Min click him? Check min click? I guess he calls the check min click if he actually has the straight, but I don't think he had anything really. He might have had like 2 pair, but that's counterfeited. Like the 8s are just there. This is kind of rough. This player min opens. I do think we have to go for the jam. I think we want to just call here. That's nice. I think we have to call this one. Damn it. No, the big one held. Jack! Lost with another ace. I've raced against ace-king 4 times now. One time I had the ace-king. The other 3 times I had pairs. And I won 2 with the pairs, lost with the ace-king. But I'm still at 19k, so it's not the worst thing in the world. 16k over here now. Pretty awesome. And he can never fold with 9s. It's just great that he's at the... Meh. He's near the middle range of his raise call off, which is fine. It's always good after you show a big hand to get something good. Do we want to bet here? I mean, Cobra's going to check jam a lot. I do think we want to bet. I think we want to bet small. Not quite this small. I think that's fine. I think we'll find out what we need to know right here. Nice! Taking that extra time to type out the bet, too, is part of the tempo thing. I like it. It's kind of a great play. It just kind of delays the action and throws off the sizing. I think we just check here. This player is definitely stacked up, but he's defending the blind, so he can have anything. He's been here 3 minutes. The fuck hand did he fucking win? Oh. Was he sitting out? How did he get this stack up? Alright. He's been here 3 minutes. Like, how did he... He must have left the table and come back, right? He had to have. There's no winner here. I'm scrolling down. Where is he? Oh, he was off for a long time. I don't know. How the fuck did he put all this fucking money on the table? Kind of... Oh, it's this table. Oh, where the fuck? Yeah, he must have just come back. Okay, I see it. Hang on. Yeah, he sat down with 132. 10s are nice. Small blind sitting out is kind of weird. Big blind is short, so... He's going to jam quite wide. It's rough if this player 3-bets. Okay, I'm not folding to anybody. I kind of prefer them to jam now. Ooh, I got timed out. Alright, whatever. I mean, this fucker limped and I raised, so he's betting equity. 4 is kind of awesome. I think we bet him back. Yeah. He's donking at nothing. I don't understand.
Like, I really kind of don't understand why you would donk that. Alright. Sitting above the average in the big one, 13th out of 43, is late reg over 6 minutes. And it's got 77 players, so it's paying top 15. And min cash is $220. Yeah, I was right. That's crazy. On a $55 entry. Look at this shit. Don't do it, you fucking loser. I mean, it's kind of hard for somebody else to have an ace. It's easy for somebody to have fives or jacks, though. I do think we want to bet on the turn. You're going to see the most honest raises in the world if we get raised right now. It's just ace jack all day. This is super tempting, but I can't call it. All right, you win, bro. Queens and king jack. That's funny. It's funny because if he hadn't called, I would have called him, and he still would have lost. You were going out either way, bro. Oh, he's rebuying. He's a rebuy monkey. I'm gonna just call here. I want to see what happens. It's fine. There's no real reason to check. Okay, 59 rebuys and 77 cold entries. That's crazy. So that's like 127, 136 entries. It's still way under 200. So it's I didn't count the rebuys right away, so it's actually not as crazy. See, like these guys are just going fucking nuts. Because we're getting near the end of rebuy. 3 more minutes. We check the club. Kind of want somebody else to min open. This fucking idiot. I mean, I can't call because of white boy behind. He might be setting a trap. Yeah, you definitely don't call on the draw here, so this should be a trap. Nice steal. Every little pot, man. Yeah. Guy just never has anything when he does that. Nine on the river would have been crazy. No. It's too much. It's not worth it. Best case scenario, it's a race, right? It's not worth 25% of my stack there. Not when the payout is this huge in this fucking tournament. Deuces again. King Queen over here with 20 blinds. What are we, 5 minutes off the break? Good part is a lot of players are playing a jam or fold mentality, so it kind of makes stealing and playing kind of easy right now. Like, big blind can defend, of course. And the thing is, he's going to have a lot of... He's just going to have a lot of that. I mean, obviously I'm getting it in with him with ace-king or king-queen. But he's going to have a lot of kings. And I don't have one. Player limps out of first. Braverton raises. I don't think we want to fold. Oh, my buddy left. The wild man I was trying to break left. Is he off all the tables? Yeah, he's off. I do think we want to call here. This is usually a pair, so we're looking to beat one pair here.
so stupid. It's like queens or aces. Occasionally it's ace king, but most of the time this is, more often than not, this is like jacks, tens, stuff like that. But he really shouldn't be betting that big, because he should know how far ahead he is. Like, if I check raise there, do you think he's just going to fucking jam all the money in with fucking pocket tens? But if I call, he can continue betting. Okay, so the tournament ended. It got 82 entries and 69 rebuys, so that's 100 and... what is that? 151 entries for a tournament that needs 200 entries to cover the guarantee. So with their rake, they covered it. But it's technically an overlay for us. Not the worst. I'd love an ace on the turn if nobody bets here especially. But this is usually always a jack. Do we want to oh, look at this. Check raise. No, thank you. Oh, I don't have to worry about defending. Ace, queen, and pocket tens. There's that ace. And Drew got check jammed on. And just folded. Yeah, so it's like a 25% overlay. That's not bad for, you know, a new tournament that they have. Currently sitting in 16th place, 45 left. So the in the cash average will be about 16, about 48, about 50,000 is the in the cash average. This one's kind of meh, still far away. It's so funny how much I've stolen from Drew to his right. Like, we just force him to bluff. This is just a rag board. Yeah, he's just going to bet big. That's fine. I don't love it, but I don't really want to 3-bet. I was thinking if this guy jams, should I call? I think I have to. Yeah, nice hold. Fuck. Queen! Oh, yeah! Justice. Justice for Johnny. So it checks around this player and it limps, and this guy bets this much. So this is just a king or a positional play. I have a lot of backdoor equity. I do think we want to call. I almost folded it, but honestly, I don't think I'm going to get check raised very much behind. And we do have all the bluffs if just one diamond comes off. But he's actually got a king. Pair should jam here. Yeah. So we're sitting 24 now. So we're in 10th place. Nice. I think an ace is also good there. I don't think this player ever has ace-king. I think maybe sometimes he's got king-jack, but it's usually king-queen. So the ace or the 10 or a diamond is great for us on the turn. So I'm kind of really glad that I called that. I almost chickened out. All right, I'll be right back. We're doing really well now. Oh, you guys didn't hear any of that. So we're sitting at 24-7 over here, which is pretty good, putting us in ninth place out of 41, top 15 getting paid. This one we're at 25,000, averages 45, one double, and we're there. Top 30 getting paid, 60 left, so that makes the in the cash average about 90K. So really just two hands, that's all it takes. And yeah, I like how we're running here. But this tournament got overlaid by 25%. So $55 entry, of which I took one, no re-enters. A min cash at 15 is $220. And top prize is $28.50. Pretty good.
Really wouldn't mind that at all. So, need 50k about for the in the cash average, and then final table is going to be about 75, 80k for the average, which is pretty doable. You know, as long as we don't get in any stupid situations like this. It's a good 3-bet. And as far as the cash games go, we are up $2. So I'm looking to get off these tables and switch them, but honestly, they're not bad for me. There's really no fish. Like, I'm looking for the fish scenario. There really isn't any. Even on the other tables, there's really nothing there. We just kind of have to maintain our range. It's going to go fairly fast from here because the blinds are going to get high. It's a good raise. Fold. This is that kind of thing where Scrooge either fucking goes crazy here or just fucking gives up. So I think we have to make the bet a little bit bigger. What happened that last one? That dude raised, right? Yeah. Ace King suited with about 21-ish blinds, 20 and a half, right? Yeah, 20 and a half blinds. And a 3x open out of first from a player with not a ton. Okay, we're rejamming. Yeah. I was going to say, even if this player does it, we kind of have to do it. If this guy rejams, it kind of sucks. But I definitely don't think playing for this many chips for 16k to win like 50k with the Ace King suited, I think we have to. So this has been the tale of Ace King. Can this Ace King win? 6-7 Ace Jack 10-10. Ace or King, please. Come on, one time. The Ace Jack wins. The worst hand. 3x opened under the gun. The biggest stack that I went up against, also the worst hand. 58k that Jack on the river. If that Jack doesn't come off, I'm still at like 12k. That's fucking disgusting. If an Ace or a fucking King comes off, I fucking crush it. I love the guy behind him calling 3x with 6-7, not just rejamming. The pocket 10's jamming, there's nothing wrong with that. But if I win that one, I'm at 66,000. Which puts me in 16th place. It's a pretty good flop. I'm going to lead big at this. Get called by Drew. I mean, if he has a bigger flush, it's just too bad. But he's never going to fold the Ace-King with the Ace of Spades. He might even have King-Queen here. This is tough when I get jammed on. Alright, let's go. He flopped the nut. This lucky shit. Why are you raising less than all in? Obviously, I want to get the money in. Unbelievable. Guy raises under the gun. The king comes out and the queen, so he can really only have the ace-queen. Of course, he fucking has the fucking ace-6 suited. But he does that with kings. He does it with king, queen. He does it with the ace, king, with the king of spades. King, queen with the king of spades. Or with the queen of spades, absolutely. I just love that he took that long and he thought he did something. Like, on this turn, like, he made it 37.50. Like, if I call, I have 17 left, so I'm never... I have 7 left, so I'm never just calling. It's fucking stupid. It's just annoying. And in that scenario, when the king hits, he should never have the suited ace unless it's exactly ace-queen. Of course, he's got the ace-6. The worst ace in the deck, by the way. I mean, I look tilty, but this is a proper raise. 27K now in here. Look at this. Me and this guy went on to a final table together. He's way aggressive. Pre-flop. Post-flop, he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Small raise, call. I make it $7 and he just jams for 50. That's fucking hilarious. It's like the worst play. He might have done it because I'm tilty, but obviously I can fold 10s. That sucks. I'm down a buy-in now. Look at this. I mean, he's got it, and he should be rejamming there. But I stand by that flush. I've stacked this guy too many times to not play it that way. I thought about checking the turn, but he's just supposed to have the ace of spades every time. Like, just the ace of spades. This player can go. You have to think about how many players get paid here and how fucking much ICM is already a factor. $10K, I think we'd have to call. This guy, obviously, we're calling. This sucks. I'm probably getting it in here. Nice. I mean, it's a min open. It is out of first, but I don't think I can fold here with 3.5 blinds. Well, 3 blinds. Yeah, I think I'm getting it in here. Otherwise, we're just kind of loitering. This is fine. That actually helps me. He's more likely to have a better range, but it includes all pairs, 10s and down. So, sometimes he has ace-king, but it's kind of unlikely. Ugh, right around it. Wow. Hold. Headboard. Nice. See what I mean? Like, his re-raise range is just kind of 17K. Had 20 before that other ace-king that went like crap. Did we get re-jammed on here very much? I'm not sure. Well, it doesn't matter. This player's fucking opening every fucking hand. I'm gonna let this go. Rough's got 100K. Let's play a big one. Yep. The fuck was that? Limp pot check down. Still ahead of the average over here, 11th out of 32. Be fun when this gets down to like 20, then it'll get very tense. Blinds go up. It's going to go pretty quick from here. Is this table dying? I mean, I guess I can get off this one and get on another. Scrooge on his short stack 3 bets like a fucking idiot. This is kind of a bad seat. Okay, you didn't 3-bet enough. Fucking king queen just got there. And ace queen and ace king can continue betting. How about this one? This is a better table. Yeah, I'm gonna kill this one. Fuck that table. I mean, I'm sitting there at $90 or $85 for like an hour and a half. So fuck it. Like, I want to steal these, but like these players are both on rejams. So when you're raising here, you kind of have to be willing to play for 90s or 9,000. I'm not really with Queen 10. Not that it's the worst call off in the world if somebody jams on me. I just don't want it. Don't want the smoke. 23K. Just snap calls it off. 13 out of his 17 blinds with the ace deuce of spades. All right. I don't love it, but I think with 8 blinds, this guy's gonna call wide anyway, so fuck it. All right. Wow. 10K. I'm gonna get raised. Just do it. Can't call. He doesn't have to raise much because I can't call. I can only jam. So it's like jam or fold. It's fine though. Like 8.5 blinds. If this player jams, it kind of sucks, but if this guy folds, I think we have to call. 34 to win 68. Yeah, we have to call. Fold. I kind of want him to fold. I kind of want it. Well, it's either fold or jam. Look at this. I would have been dominated. Oh, and he's got there. A 9 or a jack. No, no. Just a 9. Re-raise jam the ace 8. That's not bad. I mean, it's just a coincidence that the other guy had a better... ooh, look at this. And I end up skipping the small blind. That's nice. 28 players left. So we're getting there. We're down to 3 tables. I think we'll call the bubble at like 19 players or less. Just get 7-1 here and fucking 7.5 to 1. Ace Jack. Not the worst. A limp. Well, we're definitely going to make the proper raise. If he's trapping and jams, we're just going to fold, but this just looks super strong. So, the worst case scenario is this player jamming. But he just folds, limp folds. With 20 blinds, limp folding. Like, that's how strong that raise looks. And it's just a proper raise. It's not crazy. Alright. Let's do it. About 9 blinds. A little less. I'm 46th out of 47, probably like 45th now. So we need to start taking advantage of all those spots. I mean, top 30 get paid. This player limps. He's got 110k. I can't jam against him. Look at this. I mean, he says ace king, ace right in the fucking door. Most blessed motherfucker on the site. We're shorthanded. Obviously, it's a jam. The just call, that sucks. I should get beat here a lot. He should just have, like, jacks plus. Well, time for a 9, dealer. Oh, the min raise. I'm screwed. Hopefully this is ace, king, ace, king. 9. Okay, hopefully it's ace, queen, ace, queen. He's just gonna jam. Not a jack. The king is bad enough, but a jack is just awful. And now a queen. Come on. This sucks. Yeah. Is this gonna be like pocket 10s? It didn't show his fucking hand? Are you serious? I have a right to see his hand. Oh, it's because I got eliminated, so it doesn't let me. He had like pocket 10s. I think I was definitely behind. That sucks. Went out 44th, top 30 getting paid, but not much I can do there. The ace-queen should have actually folded. That's the crazy part. Alright, 25 left. We're sitting in 9th. Top 15 get paid. I mean, if this player jams, is it worth it? Doesn't matter. Probably is. It's like 90. Really? Fuck is that raise? I mean, I guess it's okay, but... it's whatever. It's just like the worst fucking for me. Let's wait 20 minutes on that one. Look at this. Kings, Queen, Jack. Ace, Jack wins. Unbelievable. That's crazy. We're down to 23. Oh, and I got Ace, King. Look at this. I'm 14th out of 23. Top 15 get paid. I mean, I don't think we need to screw around much. Yeah, that's fine with me. Anything he's going to call me with, I'm going to be pretty much happy 99% of the time. I just lose here to an ace. Yeah. Still need that double to be really safe, but I mean, we're down to 23. Once we get down to 2 tables, it'll be kind of awesome. Look at this. Aces versus the Ace King again. It's funny. Kind of felt like it was coming before I even raised. Because he's taking away credit from me because of the jam from the small. That's fine though. Where are we at? We're at like 15 blinds. I'm 15 blinds and in 12th. I don't mind this. I mean, players definitely don't understand the true value of their chips, so. Top stack has 100K. That's this one. Next closest is 76. That's crazy. Although it does lower the the in the cash average by about 75K at this point. So 75 divided by 15. That's like 5,000 less. So about 45 is going to be the mean average. Maybe 44. It'll be the mean average in the cash. Look at this. Oof. Top pair flush draw, trip flush draw, and gives up 40K. That's kind of rough. Well, that flattens out stacks quite a bit. Now this guy's chip leader, and the other guy's now in third or fourth. Yeah, third. Oh no. How did that go down? Flop went check jam. I think we just bet. Half pot like a queen. Nice. I mean, when we have second pair, it's basically top pair, right? Either it has a queen or it doesn't. So, hanging in there. 27K. More than hanging in there.
mean, I was going to say these are the ones that chew you up, but you still have to defend. Okay, now I can fold. But once this player calls, I kind of got to love it for 12 to win whatever that was. 12, 24, 48, 36, 50. Yeah, 22. Yeah, nice call. Shitty result for you. Ooh, jack ball. Nope. It's not a bad jam, but this should have been a 3-bet. If he 3-bets, that doesn't happen. I mean, and it's ace queen. He definitely could have. He had 80 fucking K. You don't want a 3-bet? I mean, it's not like we're early in the tournament anymore. Now those moves will actually get some respect. Like, we're out of the rebuy period, bro. That's 60% of a straight flush. Pair. I mean, I should win this one a lot. I'm just going to check and probably call a river bet from SV. Yeah. What do you have, ace jack? Jack 5. Oh, creative. Just going to call. Because this motherfucker limps aces like a motherfucker. He limps aces up front like 100% of the time. He actually limps them all the way to the cutoff. So, we're just trying to crack aces, basically. Need a flop of king 10-4. It's 2 short stacks of like 12 or 12,000. Let's see. I don't know if this player always jams the button. I think I do definitely have to make these raises. Oh my god, is he really going to go for it again? I mean, he can just have it. I mean, there's a lot of range that should be jamming here. I just think he's constantly thinking about it, is the thing. He's constantly thinking if he should make the move. So we kind of got to be wary of that because it means I can't go too wide. Because at some point, I mean, like if I had king queen there, I would probably have to call him. Damn, can I hit a set, man, one time? Look at this, the call. Give me the 6 first. So there's only like one good card in the deck for me. Don't give me the ace first where I got, 17 good cards. I haven't had even many opportunities to 3-bet. Ooh, open ender. I saw this coming. Ooh, that 7's really good for Braventon. That 7's really good for his range. Yep.
Yep, he's going to have a lot of full houses. Flops the joint and loses. It's just such a bad board for my actual hand and my range. Man, nothing going on these tables. I'm going to try to, I think, switch this table. It's just, I've been here 175 hands and I can't fucking get anywhere. So, I have no real reason for that, but biggest hand I played was a cooler. I mean, it's a very tempting price. If it was suited, I could call. But that blind kind of means more to me. This motherfucker calls. Check the river. He can have a set sometimes, but he's also going to bluff sometimes here. Sometimes he just has, like, you know, an 8 and goes for it. 6-7. Gut shot, turned open ender, missed. See, these players are just... This is what I'm talking about. This is loitering. What, as soon as I decide to leave the table, I get a fucking hand? I guess I'll stick with it. It's fine. Wow, pipped. Oh no, chopped up. No, I'm going to stick with my first mind and get off this table. There's 2 other tables I can get on. I'll take it. Down to 21 over here. 6 off the cash. Gut shot, turned a pair. Wow. And the queens play weird. Very sticky. Jack's okay. I'm just going to check. Sometimes he has a king, but he's got a lot of nothing here. 5-7. Wow. Nope. This guy's too volatile and these stacks are too big. One double. We're at the in the cash average. This could get dicey. Alright. $14K. Blinds are going to go up to 2,500 in about 7 minutes. I don't think I can fold. If everybody folds, I think I have to call. If somebody else calls, I can fold. Well, that's a fold. 8s and 10s, 7 in the door. Oh my god. Why can't I play worse?
Can I please play worse? Oh my god. God damn it. If the blinds were going up like next hand, I would have fucking done it. We are 20. Yeah, I think when we get down to 2 tables, we'll call it the bubble. Oh, God, that would have been so awesome. I would have had 58K. This guy has to wake up with 10s. Ugh, it's so brutal. Well, we definitely have to call here. Fuck, I thought it was going to come out diamonds. Nine on the turn. Check it. Give me a 9. Fuck. It's kind of an easy C-bet. I don't know why he didn't take it. At this point, players are not going nuts. So I'm 15th right now. This player is limping a ton. This is brutal. Thank you. I was trying to decide whether or not I should jam. I think it is a jam. Oh, I need to get off this short-handed shit. I'll tell you that right now. Yeah, I'm basically at jam or fold. This guy's playing every fucking hand. It's going to be very close. The top stacks are yeah, this is all the stacks right here. Yeah, it's pretty flat up top. Like, the stacks are all kind of graded equally. Now nobody's really far out ahead. I mean, there's 2 guys with 10K, 17, 18, and then me at 20. Three, 4. I knew that fucking wheel was there. That's a great one to lose because we're down to 19 and we lost a player who was just way too involved and way too lucky. The blinds go up in a minute 40. This fucking... Whoa. Both call, please. Everybody call. Whoa. Really? 10 jack? And he hits it. Look at this shit. Jesus. Whoa. Okay, somebody decided to go on a run. 10 jack. Well, we're down to 18. Alright, I think I'm going to get off the cash games and concentrate on this. I'm going right into the blind. I guess we keep an eye on the other table too. Yeah, I'm just gonna concentrate on this. It's 4 buy-ins just to cash this shit. Alright, so now you guys can see. That's me in 14th there. Top 15 get paid. I mean, there's some distance between me and Lunar, but after these blinds go through me, it's kind of whatever. Lucky Gal's very short. Chip leader's over here. Short stack here. I mean, yeah, right? Diamond. He kind of has to call. He kind of really can't fold there. Especially versus this guy. What's up, Never Existed? How you doing, my man? Well, do we start slow playing? I think we do. King 5. Look at this fucking maniac. I mean, this guy's just jamming everything. Once he got over 100K, he decided, fuck it. I wouldn't have called there for fucking 80K. Look at this. Punts a lot goes out the next hand. I think that's the bubble. I can't even... See, here's the thing. I can't play here. I don't think I can play here. Can I? There's 17 players left. 2 of them have very small stacks. I'm 14th. Oh, I gotta do it. I do have to do it. Woof. All right. Thank you. Fold is fine. Need this cash. Look at this. I mean, my man's going nuts. I mean, that's bow. He does not like to stick around. 17 left. I'm just taking my time. Kind of have to. I mean, if this fucker goes out here, it's whatever. Look at this table, though. The highest stack is 50K. That's crazy. Like all these stacks are bigger. It's so, this guy's got so much now, it's insane. See, normally this is a jam. Well, not now, it's not. Bum, 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 bum. Slow playing till hand for hand. Lucky Gal's going to be in the blind in a minute here. This guy should be raising every hand.
2 days ago, last session I put in, it was just like this. 17 and 15 get paid. And I had aces and got it in. Guy had raised. I jammed on him. I had aces. He had ace-4 offsuit, and he called me for a pile. And he hit trip fours on the run out. Whatever this is. Queen Jack. Ace. 9. That's the nuts. No ace. No ace, no 3. Okay. All right. I mean, he had to do that. We're hand for hand. Hand for hand, and I'm in 13th place, and there's a guy with 11, a guy with 12, a guy with 18, and then I'm at 20. So, waiting on this cash. This guy's only got 15 in the big. I mean, 12K all in. Got a call. 8-ball. Diamond. Oh, I really thought it was coming. 11 outs once. All right. This guy's got 15. There's nobody really on my table in danger, so it's these two, and the fact that they're on the same table kind of sucks. Jam call aces. I mean, it's a 4x min cash. It's crazy valuable. Look at this. This can be an ace. A ton. A ton this can be an ace. And this should only ever be 2 pair. I mean, it costs 6,100 a round, so Lunar is going to have to get in the next 8 hands. Nope. Don't care. It's super tempting, but can't do it. I really thought it was going to come off 7, 8, 9. Sevens, sixes. Get it in. Easy folds for me. Look at this. I mean, you have fucking 9 blinds here. I mean, you don't have to do this. 8 blinds. Like, he's ahead of me. He's in 13th. He doesn't have to do this. He's got these 2 short stacks on his table. This is kind of really bad. I mean, if you have, obviously, Jacks plus, I mean, it's understandable. But, like, not cashing here is a fucking disaster. I'm so glad I didn't get 2 Jacks. Go for it, Lunar. Jam. Rejam. Call. Jam 1. Blinds go up in 30 seconds. So he's going to be all in sooner. So this player should wait and try to drive the blinds up. Yeah, it'll get there. Call. Ace King call. It's not the kind of guy who can fold 10s or bow. Blinds are up. Oh, look, a suited ace. Jam. But I was going to jam here about 80% of the time. Yep. Look at the call. Oh, that's why you don't call the ace queen. That's the money. You don't call the ace queen there. That's the worst, bro. It's suicide. Suicide. Holy shit. We cash with 5 blinds for 4x. $55 buy-in, $220 min cash. You do not call off there with ace queen, even if you know what the guy's doing. You just don't do it. It's just, you can't. Look at this, 3-way all in. 9s are good. Holy shit. No. I can wait. Now I got moved tables. I mean, we're down to... What are we down to? 14? We're down to 12. I keep getting moved tables every time we look at this shit. That's the table I was just on. Look at this. 9s. Oh, jacks are good. But 9. Oh, this guy's fucking insane. I mean, ace, king, jack. Like, these people are insane. Like, look, you see me just sitting here, right? Like, I'm just sitting here, folded 3 hands after we hit the cash, and we're on the final table bubble. Like, believe it or not, I wouldn't mind going to the final table with this stack, because I really think it's ladderable. Like, I know it seems insane, but I'm in 10th. There's a guy here with crumbs. And then there's another guy who has a blind less than me. He's in the blind right now. He might just get it in with anything. And if he folds here and jams on me, I can call him next hand with a lot. If everybody folds and he jams, I can call him super wide. Not quite that well. It's 79. It would cost me 4. Well, now I can fold. Well, 12 left. I'm in 10th, but we got about 3 blinds and change, so money's going in. Hopefully this player jams and we get to try to take him out too. All right. Look at this. Short stack's all in over here. He's going out. So if I eliminate this guy... Oh no, he's not going out. Hold. Fuck you. 4. Jack. God. That sucks. And we're going on break, really? I mean, I got doubled back, so I basically didn't lose anything. But this call is hilarious. So yeah, I lost 2,000 on the pot, which would have been just folding my blind. And I'm in 12th. This guy's in 11th. Got about 4 minutes to go. I'm going to wait till the... No, there's the hand with bow. All right, I'll be right back. All right. I mean, if I win that last pot, I've got 28K. And 28K right now puts you in 8th place. I mean, that's perfect. I mean, it's so top heavy now to get a guy with 200K, a guy with 126. Final table average is only going to be like 80K. So that would have been the pot to win. And then this guy won too. Both the short stacks won. Like if they both lose, we're on the final table. Or we're on the bubble final table. I can't believe he folded the previous hand. When he had fucking 2 blinds in the small blind and half a blind in there. And he fucking just folded. Yeah, I lost 600 on the pot. Plus my half blind, so 2100. But I'm in dead last. So unless we see something crazy where we get a chance to get to the final table, we're probably just going to have to get the money in pretty fucking quick. Is Queen Tray good enough? Well, I can have one fold. Oh, look at this. Short stack all in over here. I mean, I guess we can fold, right? I mean, it's just the hand is just so weak. Plus, we want punt to fucking put pressure on Obi-Wan. You know? It sucks. I mean, are we waiting? Short stacks all in over here. I mean, it's just a snap call. How do you fold, you fucking loser? Oh my god, cost him 4,000 to win 15,000 and he folds. He's got 100K. That's just a joke.
I can't believe these people are fucking folding now. They all went insane as soon as we hit the cash. Now everybody's fucking folding. Alright. Oh, fuck you. This fucking guy? Really? I'm gonna lose to the fucking dumbest fucking player on the table? Look at this. The cooler ace king versus ace queen. Hold. Hold. Knew it. I knew the fucking nuts are just gonna roll off for this fucking idiot. God damn it. 11th. They're on the fucking bubble. This guy was fucking ridiculous. To rejam that. I jammed and he fucking rejammed out of that fucking position. That's a fucking joke. Oh my god. Well. Let's see here where I ended up. I got housed in the fucking cash games. So I profited $90. I had $70 in tournament entries. And I lost like 65 in cash. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, I'm still at like, what is that, 34, 36. So it's whatever. It just sucks though, because this was such a great overlay. I mean, if I don't take that loss with the jacks, I've got 28K and I'm just sitting there, right? I knew that fucking idiot was going to call me. Any ace, it's fucking insane. He rejams. Like, you're just not ever... Like, calling I can understand, but he rejams. Like, you're just never worried about somebody else waking up behind you. Must be fucking nice. But I like this tournament. It's a new one. Obviously, it was great that it was overlaid. So I'm going to go ahead and send you guys out to a host. One of my favorites is on. It's not a poker one, but keep an open mind. It's a really fun streamer. Really hilarious. And I'll be back tomorrow to play some more. And, yeah, so it was a lot of fun. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Have a great night.